Coach, whenever you're ready with an opening statement.
What a great way to close out the regular season here at home. I think everybody's aware of just how important every game is for us right now as we try to do everything we can to get our club into the NCAA field of 64. And this certainly helps today, that's for sure. It all starts with Billy Barlow. He was outstanding, his best start of the season. We needed to get him over that threshold of the fifth inning, and he was able to do that. So I was really proud of Billy. Pitched to contact, pounded the strike zone, no walks, 6 complete innings. Thought Lindley and Ammons behind him were outstanding. And, offensively we did enough. What a great story with Reed Garris. And we were joking in the dugout, calling him Buster Posey. But just had a heck of a weekend for us. Stepped in. I'm sure that, when he woke up on Thursday morning, he did not expect this type of weekend to happen, but he was ready. He had great poise and composure all weekend. Called outstanding behind the plate, and scored 3 runs for us today. Had 2 hits, drove in 2, hit a home run. Just had an outstanding weekend for us. So very, very proud of Reed and proud of our club. So, and it's senior day. It's always great to get a win on senior day.
You talked about Billy in terms of being able to get to that threshold. What has allowed him to get there, and did you consider letting him go 7 innings or past that? I guess pitch count wasn't that high.
Yeah, we don't necessarily base it off of pitch count. It's more of feel of where they're at in the lineup when we try to make those decisions. I think a lot of times too, you want to bring a guy out of the game when he's in a good spot. I think that's very, very important for the development of a starter. I think we all know if you watch enough baseball, oftentimes you leave a starter in too long. It comes back to bite you when you leave a guy in too long. And for me, anytime we can bring a reliever out on a clean inning, it's very beneficial to bring relievers in on clean innings. And we felt like we wanted Billy to, get through 6, and felt like that was a really good spot to end it there for him. It really wasn't necessarily a pitch count thing. It's more about, he showed us that he could get through 6 innings, which was great for him and great for us. But we also wanted to leave him in a good spot. I think it's very important that you take a starting pitcher out when he's in a good spot, and you bring your relievers in on clean innings.
You got to feel really good about your pitching staff going to Charlotte. The bullpen wasn't taxed at all this weekend. That's got to at least give you a little bit of a leg up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we were able to get quality starts this weekend out of all 3 starters, and we're able to pitch our guys in short spurts out of the bullpen. So depending upon whether we play on Tuesday or Wednesday in the ACC tournament, everybody should be ready to go. So you're exactly right. We didn't feel like we had to tax anybody out of the bullpen over the course of this weekend. And I'm really proud of our pitching staff. I mean, again, we had the game that we had Tuesday night in Myrtle Beach, and we turned around and pitched the way we pitched this weekend. I think that says a lot about our kids, just how resilient they are, how much confidence they have in themselves that, we could have a really tough game and be able to move on from it and play really good baseball.
You talk about that resilience. Obviously, you guys start 2-9 in ACC play. To be able to get where you are and finish on a sweep, what does that say about your team?
Yeah, I mean, again, a lot of people aren't going to talk about that, but we were 2-9 in the league at one point. So, I mean, if you do the math, we did a pretty dang good job of being able to dig ourselves out of that hole. At one point, we were 6-14 in the league. So just do the math there. I think we were 7-2 from that point on in the league. So it says a lot about our kids. I mean, we had a long meeting about that, a few weeks ago, and our guys responded and did a great job, down the stretch here, putting us in a great position. So really proud of our team for that. But now, we still got work to do. I would say that I feel pretty good about our chances of getting into postseason. But we still have to go to the ACC tournament and feel like we need to play well. And, some of those things are out of our control, but a lot of them are within our control. Go in there and play good baseball and, find a way to play good baseball in the ACC tournament and see what happens.
guess how good do you feel? Do you feel like you do have to win a game or two, or how do you feel like you have to? Is there anything you have to do?
Well, as far as I don't really, I never talk about having to do something. You know, that's just not in my nature. I think that bites you as a coach an awful lot. And the reason that I say that is, look, I can't play baseball for our team, and I don't think that I can will our team to do anything. I just try to do everything I can to coach my team to the best of my ability and put the players in a position to be successful. Ultimately, it's up to them. It's up to the leadership of the players. It's up to the competitive fire of the players. It's up to our guys executing pitches and putting together good at-bats. So it's up to the players. But as far as, you know, have-tos and those types of things, I don't necessarily talk about those types of things to the guys. It's my job. Honestly, we play better baseball when we're loose. You know, the more loose our club is, the better baseball we play. So you start throwing have-to and we must wins and have to play good baseball here, you start talking about those types of things to 18 to 22-year-olds, and you know they're going to put too much pressure on themselves and try to do too much, and that's the last thing you want to do in baseball.
I guess do you feel like you guys are playing pretty loose right now? Do you like the way you're playing heading into?
Yeah, I think we're playing loose. Yeah, I think the guys are. I mean, I think our guys do a good job of going out there and competing as hard as they can, and you know they believe they can win. So I have no complaints as far as you know the body language of the players or the spirit in the dugout or you know anything like that. I think that you know our guys are playing good baseball right now, and you know hopefully they'll continue to do that.
Anything else? Thank you, Coach.
All right.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
We have Reed Garris and Billy Barlow.
I don't mind talking a little louder.
All right, please go ahead with questions.
I guess Billy, Coach was talking about getting you to that threshold, you know, to go 6 innings and go through the order a couple times. What do you think's allowed you to get to that point? That you're able to do that now?
Well, I mean, I'm just out there having fun. I'm loose, and I just fill up the strike zone. I pitch to contact, and I let my defense work. And you know, I was just out there having fun, and it worked.
How much do you feel like you've been able to build to this point? Obviously, midweek games originally. I guess building up to this point, obviously you had midweek games early in the season. I mean, how have you adjusted, do you think, to ACC type competition towards the end of the year on the weekend?
Well, you know, I started off midweek, and they switched me over to weekend. And in my mindset, nothing's really changed. I'm just out there throwing strikes and doing everything I can to help my team win.
Reed, Jim, forget we talked a little bit about how far back you two go yesterday. Can you touch on that a little bit? How y'all's relationship has developed over the last few years?
Yeah, so me and Jeff, obviously, like you said, we've known each other for a long time. We played against each other when we were both, I was younger than 10, 11, we played against each other. My actual first at-bat against somebody who was throwing really, really hard was against Jeff. And I'm pretty sure he struck me out on 3 pitches. And then just over the years, we kind of kept in touch, and when I first decided to come here, he was like, hey, do you want to start working out with me whenever I come back? You want to catch my bullpens, you want to throw with me, stuff like that. So, I mean, I just think that we're really close.
Had to feel good getting that first career long ball.
It felt good, but I was trying to have a good at bat right there. Right, it's only a 3-0 game. We need to get some base runners, try to get some insurance runs, and just put a good swing on the hanging breaking ball.
You could just talk about just playoff baseball the last few weeks. How do y'all stay loose? How do you not feel the pressure of that?
I think we play better under pressure, knowing that we have something ahead of us that we have a goal that we need to meet, and we're just playing loose and free, and I think we played better under those circumstances, and we've done the job. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think just as a team, you know, when the pressure's on, we all trust each other. So, you know, we're all like, you know, like this game was, I know Monty and the team say it was a must-win game, which it was. But you know, we had Billy on the mound, and everybody in that clubhouse trusted him. So.
Anything else? All right, thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.